Hello friends, let us try and understand the concept of local time, how it is used to measure time on different places on the surface of the earth. When you think of time, you may think of calendars, diaries, wall clocks and wristwatches. Time is geographically measured by morning, afternoon, evening and night. From sunrise to sunset and from sunset to sunrise. A whole day, in fact, is from one sunrise to the next. A more precise way to measure time is noon, sunset and midnight. Now, what is the difference between this measurement and the one seen before? For example, morning is a longer part of the day as compared to sunrise. Similarly, afternoon is a longer part of the day as compared to noontime, and similarly with evening and night compared to sunset and midnight. The more precise time is associated with particular positions of the sun in the sky, with an exception of midnight only. Now, morning can be 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. or even 9 a.m. However, sunrise is the only time when you see the sun at the horizon. Similarly, in case of noontime and sunset, it is however difficult to measure time after sunset. So we need to use another way of measuring time so that we can measure time in daytime as well as nighttime. Longitudes are used to continuous track of time throughout the whole day, that is from one sunrise to the other. Before we understand the use of longitude to measure time, let us have a few facts regarding the sun and the earth. Firstly, the sun and the earth are both spherical in shape. Secondly, the earth rotates on its axis from west to the east. Thirdly, the axis of rotation is tilted and not straight. And fourthly, the rotation of the earth on its axis gives us a feeling that the sun moves from the east to the west. This is very much like what we see from a moving bus or a train, that objects like trees and poles move in an opposite direction. Now, having revised these facts, let us look at these things also. The time taken by the earth to complete one complete rotation along its axis is 24 hours. This rotation is of 360 degrees in all. Thus, if 360 degrees are completed in 24 hours by the earth rotates 15 degrees in 1 hour and takes 4 minutes to cover 1 degree. Thus, each degree of longitude differs by 4 minutes. That is, each degree will differ in time by 4 minutes. Say, for example, if it is 000 time at 0 degrees, then it would be 4 minutes at 1 degree and 8 minutes at 2 degrees. A combination of position of the sun in the sky and the geometry of the sphere, that is 360 degrees, can be used to measure global time. Now let us see what local time is. Local time of a place on the Earth's surface is determined with reference to its noon time, that is overhead sun. Places along the same longitude will have same local time. Thus, measuring local time for a small area is easy than measuring it for a larger area. In larger areas or larger countries spreading across different longitudes, the measurement of time along local time will cause chaos and confusion, and local time will not be convenient. Thus, different countries follow different standard times. Large countries like the United United States, Russia, Australia have more than one standard time. On the other hand, a large country like India still maintains one time. Standard time can be said to be an average local time of a larger area to avoid chaos and confusion. For a whole world, we use one reference time, where time all around the globe is measured with reference to Greenwich in London and also called as Greenwich time or International time. Now, this map is similar to the map in your textbook on page number 4. In this map, if it is noon time along GMT, that is at Accra, it is morning at New Orleans, while it is evening at Patna and night time at Tokyo. Now, since Patna and Tokyo have passed their noon times, both the places will be ahead of Greenwich Meridian time in time respectively. While New Orleans is yet to experience noon time, it is behind the GMT time. This means places to the east of GMT thus are ahead in international time and are noted by plus signal or plus sign in GMT time, while places to the west of the GMT are behind the GMT in time and are denoted as negative GMT in time. The longitude exactly opposite to GMT will experience midnight and is also called as the international date line. It is the line of reference where the date of the world changes. Please remember that every country will change its date at its own midnight time, but just like GMT is the reference standard for international standard time, international date line is the reference standard for date change. Now let us look at solving a few sums of time and distance. Mashhad is a place located at 60 degrees east longitude, that is to the east of Greenwich, which means it is ahead of Greenwich time. Now, to calculate local time at a town, let us first calculate the difference in longitudes between Greenwich and Massa. This difference comes to around 60 degrees of longitude. Now, if the Earth is going to travel 1 degree in 4 minutes, 60 degrees will be traveled in 240 minutes. Thus, the difference of time between Greenwich and Massa is going to be 240 minutes, or it could be also said that the difference between these two cities in time is 4 hours. Hope this explanation helps to understand the concept of local time and standard time.